No,
It's the weekend. It's Mailbag. It's the weekend. It's oh fuck! I'll start that again. You know.
And breathe.
Oh God, it's been a long day. Right, we'll go again. It's the weekend. It's Mailbag / Premier League predictions 25-26. We usually do this from a pub in town somewhere and all sit together around the table and do it. But unfortunately, circumstances have forced us into doing it online. But it won't be any less fun. We will have top 4 predictions, bottom 3 predictions, some mailbag questions. Then it gets onto the Toffees. Toffee's final finishing position, Toffee's top scorer, Toffee's player of the year, and then everyone's smoking hot take for the coming season. I am joined by John, Keith, Paul, Dave, and Liam. We will get straight into it with John. Premier League top 4. Who are you going with?
City finishing. I think City are going to win it. I think they've had their year off. They've been year off the cycling, haven't they? So they've been able to reinvigorate the players without putting too much strain on the hearts. Liverpool's inhalers won't work as well this year, so they'll finish second. And then Arsenal and Chelsea third and fourth.
Good stuff. Good explanations as well. I think you're right there. I wouldn't argue with that, Keith.
Sorry, allegedly.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, I've gone for the Crimson Snide, the austerity Reds. They've managed to dig down the back of the couch and find a couple of quid this year. God bless them. I don't know how they get through without the help of food banks and whatnot, but there they are. I reckon they're going to romp it this year. Again, unfortunately, I've got City second. I think Chelsea are going to finish third. I'm going to be bold on that one. I quite like that Maresca fella. I think he's a pretty switched on cat. The new striker lad they've signed seems decent. Hopefully Liam Delap doesn't kick a ball. And I've got Arsenal finishing fourth.
Interesting. Good stuff. Paul?
I've gone with Arsenal to win the league this year.
Hey.
And look, to be fair, do you know what? I tried to isolate it from the fact it's Mikel Arteta, and I've looked. They've got a very good defence in Gabriel Saliba, Calafiori. Midfield, I think, with Zubimendi, with Odegaard, Saka. That'll free up place a little bit to get further forwards. And up top, they've got Gyökeres now. Like, providing it's the ground running, if he takes off like everyone's expecting him to do, I think they'll be hard to beat. And I do think you've got close in years gone by, and I think eventually now, at some point, you've got to win it. That shout over the road looked really, really strong. And if they sign Isak, which I don't think will happen, I think Newcastle will dig the feet in. But if they signed Isak, I think, yeah, they probably would piss it. But I don't see them getting Isak in the next couple of weeks. So I've gone with Arsenal to win, Liverpool in second, City third, and Chelsea in fourth.
Some high hopes for Chelsea here. I like it because I've gone with that myself. Dave?
Yeah, I've gone Liverpool to absolutely piss it. I think they'll get over 100 points. It doesn't feel like City have done much this summer. I know they have on the slide because all the attention's been turned to Liverpool and Isak and all that, but it's the first time, I think Keith spoke about it just before we started, about how much they've just sort of gone in and spent. It's the first time they've gone heavy, isn't it? Like proper heavy. And so I'm quite scared of them. This sort of thing, they're going to do what City have done in the last few years, and it's like a sort of, I don't know, say like a dynasty sort of thing, but I could see them winning trophies consecutively for as long as it's going to be, because they've got a manager. I hate to speak positively of them, but I think they've got an excellent manager, and they've bought wisely. They've got a system that I always refer to in our podcast about how they go and buy players. So I think they'll go and piss it this time again. How many points did they win it by last season?
Too many.
Yeah. City behind them. I think I don't think it was Paul who said this, and no, it wasn't. It was Keith. Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth. But I've got a massive hot take with with a few of these managers, but I'll leave that till the end.
Save that till the end.
Save it for the hot take.
The hot take round's going to be special.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone's got to stay till the end, or fast forward it, whatever you want. Liam?
Even though I agree with everything Dale says about Arteta, and one of my hot takes was going to be him to be sectioned because I don't think he's a well man. I do think Arsenal win the league. I've gone for City second. I've gone for Chelsea third, and I think it's fair to say I've put my heart around my head here because I've gone for the Toffees fourth because I can't bring myself for Shelbyville to even win a throw-in, let alone the league. I know they probably will, but this is an Everton podcast, so I'm going to be positive.
Go ahead, lad.
It's a bold top four, that I've got to say. that was always my sort of thing in fantasy league. Just don't pick any Liverpool and pick loads of Everton. Hence, it was shit at it.
Do you know what? If that happens, you're going to be like Jake Humphrey next year, aren't you?
No, I've got A-levels.
Yeah, but you'll be able to console the ones who haven't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My top four is, I think City are going to win it because I think they're going to bounce back after last season. I don't think they can put up the Reds doing it again. I think Liverpool will finish second. But I'm going to disagree a little bit about their manager, you know, Dave. I think we could have I'm hoping we've got a bit of a Roberto Martinez situation over there with them, that he's sort of, you know, he's coasted on sort of Klopp's legacy the first season and pissed it. And then I think maybe once he gets his claws into it and he starts to impose his style of play, you know, he was a bog average Dutch manager, wasn't he? And managing the Dutch league, I think. So I'm hoping more of that to come. I've gone with Chelsea.
We had one of them, didn't we? We had one of those Dutch managers that were absolutely shite. So
yeah. Are there any good Dutch managers? Apart from your own Cruyff.
Venus Michels.
Yeah.
Wim Janssen for the Celtic shout for Dales.
Oh, do you remember when we were linked with Wim Van Hanegem?
Yeah.
In the 90s?
With the Kendall Mark III, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't Ruth Follett any good? No, Ruth Follett was shite, wasn't he?
I just can't give the Dutch any credit at all. Ten Perry scarred me for life.
You can't.
We got a podcast for you soon. That's all I'll say.
I know.
What would that be, Liam? Yeah, and also Dutch is a completely made-up language. I'm not having it at all.
Yeah.
I've gone Chelsea third, like everyone else. Kind of fancy them to get in the Champions League spot. I'm going Villa fourth.
Okay.
I don't know what business they've done. I'm just doing that on vibes alone. They're like Unai Emery.
Bought some striker from Lille for 35 million, haven't they?
Two players, they've signed. Two players.
There you go. What could go wrong then?
And they've lost that Ramsey.
Yeah, Ramsey's gone to Newcastle.
Yeah.
But they're getting Asensio back, it looks like.
Yeah.
I reckon they're on for a massive fall off this year.
Do you think?
I hope so.
Probably because I've said they're going to be fourth. They probably are. That would make
I can't believe he didn't go in for Grealish to get him back.
Strange one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
He left though under a bit of a cloud, didn't he? So
did he have a bit of shit with him? And he just because he's like a lifelong, like a Barkley thing we did.
Yeah, he forced the move through, didn't he? And
I mean, the thing is, it's like if Rooney had done that with us, I don't think there would have been any hard feelings at all, would there? You know, we stayed with them, we got them promoted. He did well with them, sort of while he was there. It's kind of like, if you're going to go to Man City and win the lot, go ahead. You know, at least
I think he just kind of thought that he expected him to stay another year, didn't he? And but the fact that we haven't beaten them since they've come up is the biggest stain on our name over the past 5 years. Forget the PSR, forget 777 and everyone wearing caps brigade, but just not beating Villa in that 5 years is just a disgrace. I know they've been half decent, but for the first 2 years,
the case going top if you beat Villa, that
I mean, the thing is, that's our place in the league, though, isn't it? We're there to be shit against teams who everyone beats at some point. It's just like it's just what we're there for, really.
And we end up beating ourselves as well.
Yeah,
we are that team as well.
People say we've got no use in the Premier League, but we have. That's what we're there for.
That's our purpose.
Yeah, we provide a lot of comedy value until next season, when
we provide loads.
Yeah. Right. I mean, this isn't in any way linked to Everton, but I'm going to move on to the bottom three now. So this should be fun. It's a lot more fun the bottom of the table, isn't it? I know it's been like very samey every year now, that like the promoted clubs go down. but I feel this season there could be a couple more in the mix, to be honest.
Right.
And
just before we go through it, then, how many of the promoted teams have you got in your bottom three? I've got 1.
2.
1.
But I was thinking of 1. Like that.
I've got 1, but I keep on changing my mind over that club.
Yeah, this always hurts me as well because it brings me back to my greatest and only right prediction ever in my life when I predicted Southampton, Leicester, and Leeds to go down, and they did, and I didn't put a bet on.
That's my inspiration, Les. I'm not going to lie. Genuinely, I was going to hark back to that if you hadn't, because like that's your best ever prediction.
Yeah, but that bet's all 3 who came up going down. That bet's only going to be like even money, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be worth nothing. Like,
But
that season, no promoted clubs went down that season, did they?
Last season?
No, the season Leicester, Southampton, and Leeds went down.
3 years ago, you're right, yeah. Would have been a few quid then.
I know, I wouldn't be here now, put it that way. I'd be on a beach somewhere.
Still doing this.
Yeah, I would be here now. Of course I'd be here now. But I'd be doing it from somewhere better. We'll go in reverse order then. Liam, what have you got for the bottom 3?
Okay, so I've gone in no particular order. I've gone for Brentford. There is a part of desire because they signed Jordan Henderson, but they're losing good players. They've lost a brilliant manager. And Keith Andrews, look, he could well prove me wrong, but he doesn't strike me as like a brilliant figure. He reminds me a bit of when Paul Ince took him to Blackburn in 2008, 2009. Might struggle at this level now. That's not saying. Yeah. With a throwing, because he was the set piece coach, wasn't he? Also, I've got Wolves. I feel like they're losing good players and not replacing them. And...
Sorry, Liam, who's 20th? Brentford. Are you going 18, 19,
Brentford,
20?
yeah.
So
no, we'll do 20. Yeah, Brentford bottom, Wolves second bottom. I just feel like they've lost a few good players and they're not putting money in the squad. They haven't been for a few years and they've been there or thereabouts, pulled away a few times, but I'm not sure how much quality they got. And then the third one is for comedy value because they are due a relegation. It normally happens every 10 to 15 years. But Graham Potter's West Ham, I think it would be a hilarious relegation.
Yeah, what a shout.
That is a great shout.
They aren't investing loads in players, and there's a lot of discontent. Like West Ham's a massive club, but in our lifetimes, they traditionally at least once every decade or so, they have a relegation. It almost does them good. They have a reset. They come back up stronger. But I think that there's a possibility they'll go.
Yeah, I like that. I'm fully on board with calling them from now on Graham Potter's West Ham as well.
Graham Potter.
He's not a fighter, is he? He's not like he's going to like lead you through the trenches to fight your way out, is he?
There is a really, really masochistic part of me that wishes he'd got the Everton job. Just to see.
We'd have ended it.
Just to see how that dynamic played.
He'd have been found hanging somewhere in the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
He'd have been like the Goodison Pigeon.
Yeah. With a little beard hanging down from a window.
Fucking hell.
Dave.
I've gone for Sunderland bottom. I've gone for Brentford 19th, and I can't believe no one said it yet, but Burnley. To add into that, I think Scott Parker's probably going to be the first manager to get sacked because he's absolutely shite.
Is he still wearing like loads of layers?
Yeah, he's still trying to look like he's going the races after he's done the game.
He looks like a 40s fighter pilot, doesn't he? In the
yeah. he got sacked by Fulham, didn't he? Last time they were up, he's been sacked by Bournemouth as well. So
he sacked himself at Bournemouth, didn't he? He
just decided to fuck it off.
Yeah. Second game of the season, he just launched into a tirade at the board, didn't he?
And then lost 9-0 Liverpool, which really didn't help, did it?
Yeah.
Mark Travers in goal for that game, by the way.
Yeah.
And when Pickford does his wrist in next week, Sunday afternoon, he'll fall.
Yeah, that's it. So like there's my bottom 3 there. I think Burnley might well finish bottom, but like I said, keep on slipping it around, and I agree with Wolves might well be down there as well.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Paul?
Wolves is a shout, by the way. Didn't even consider Wolves, but they could well be down there, but they didn't make my 3. So I went with Burnley, rock bottom. I think he'll try and make a better go of it than he did under Company, but don't think there's enough there. Like Kyle Walker's the best signing, and he'll he'll just get torn to pieces.
Anyway, Paul, you were saying 19th?
Yeah, so Burnley rock bottom on account of all of that. I've gone with Leeds 19th. And I think if they sign the butterfly, that'll just confirm it. And I've gone an 18th, Brentford or West Ham.
Oh, do you know what? What's that? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The team that survives is whoever pulls the Sean Dyche lever first.
Oh, I like that.
What the fuck's going on with Keith there?
He's lost it at the butterfly. What a great situation, right? If Brentford and West Ham finish on exactly the same stats and they have to have a playoff.
What a fight. Andrews and Potter have a fight. It'd be like the most pathetic fight ever. Like Napoleon Dynamite, still with a slapping each other.
Which one would be Napoleon? Which one would be Kip? I'm going to keep Andrews and Kip.
I still put my money on Keith Andrews over Potter.
Yeah.
Potter would probably try and set him some homework or something, though. He just looks like that ineffectual supply teacher everyone had at some point. No one liked, no one respected.
Quite Chinese, Ben.
Yeah.
Would end up locking himself in a cupboard. All
that. Keith Andrews shouts, I reckon that's spot on there about Paul Ince. He just looks like the half-assed ready for delegation because they've just thrown him in.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they made any effort to go and get an actual,
like the cheapest candidate, isn't it? Like, what's the cheapest, easiest option? I'd like to be wrong, but I don't.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Talking about Paul Ince, what happened to his eye?
Which one?
He's looking around corners these days, isn't he? It's crazy.
Do you remember United? It was normal, and then by the time he was managing, it was like, as you say, seeing round corners. It was like that fucking thing from Harry Potter, swirling round.
Is Tom drove him crazy?
What's that?
Is Tom did him crazy? Didn't he sign up for all the clubs? Fucking eyes going all over the place.
Nowhere to look, yeah.
How many clubs did he sign? Didn't he fucking play for? Who did he play for? Inter Milan or something?
Yeah, he's playing for Watford now, isn't he? He's still going.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
He must be like Townsend's age, mustn't he?
Yeah, he's about 35, 36, isn't he? He's born like,
No age, is it? No age, is it, John?
What foreign
he's a kid.
I'm sure he went to a big club, maybe in Italy, and rejected to start signing for them. Or
it was Inter, and he ended up a Hull, didn't he?
Yeah, that's where Paul probably got his bog eye from.
But he whipped his head down that quickly when he said no.
What are you doing, son?
Keith, what have you got for us? Bottom three.
I'm sorry, I'm just about recovered now. I tell you what, there's a hell of a line. If anyone picks up on that on the audio, enjoy it.
I know what you mean. Which what Les said.
Oh shit! What have I said now?
I don't know who.
About the butterfly.
Do you know what? I didn't actually hear who said it. I just heard it.
When we were talking about Kyle Walker's escapades, he said it's gone to the dogs.
Yeah, that's what's done me.
As soon as you said it, Keith just went.
Career's gone to the dogs.
Yeah, I can't take credit for that. It was Liam. Keith, go ahead. What have you got?
Sorry, Liam.
So I've got Burnley absolutely rooted, dead last, relegated by like November or something. They're going to be dreadful.
Be a breath of fresh air.
Tasty side.
Tasty side. A plucky, tasty side.
Yeah. 19th?
19th, I've gone for Wolves. I think Pereira's going to get he's going to have a breakdown this year. They've sold loads of players. They've not really replaced any of them. He's going to end up fighting with the board. They're going to have a big fallout, and he'll be living in Wetherspoons by sort of December.
Yeah, I would love to see it go tits up for the armband bandit. Can't be doing him.
Although I still believe if we'd hired him instead of Martinez, we would have won the league that year.
To be fair.
That's the hill that I'll die on. And number 18, I've gone Brentford. Because I'm just not having that Keith Andrews fella at all. He's giving Keith a bad name. And like, there's never been a successful manager called Keith ever anywhere. So he's just gonna it's gonna go to shit for them. Hopefully at the same time it goes to absolute shit for Thomas Frank at Spurs. Both of them plummeting would be incredible. But yeah, that's my bottom three. So Burnley, Wolves, Brentford.
Good stuff. John?
Well done. Sunderland cling on the last day.
First question I'd ask is, do Thomas Frank and Keith Andrews have a timeshare on their hair? They've got exactly the same hairstyle, haven't they? It's just like, is it like they split up now and one gets it one week and
whoever's on Match of the Day gets the hair.
Yeah.
That was part of the compo deal for him to go to Spurs. He has to leave his hair behind at Brentford.
Just wearing a cap all the time now.
I think we did mention.
Look like a Make-A-Wish kid.
I think we did mention this the other week, but Thomas Frank calling his daughter Anne was some flex.
No way. That's not true, is it?
His daughter's called Anne. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was in his diary.
Genuinely,
Fucking hell.
It's like
his diary.
Anyway, John, go ahead.
Anyway, yeah. Burnley bottom, and I hope they never come back up. I hate that turd of an owner they've got. Alan Pace, have you seen him?
No, Alan Pace.
Yeah, have you not?
Weren't they a comedy duo in the 60s?
He's funnier than them two. Imagine that's not difficult. He's just, they done that documentary. He's just obsequious turd. That's the best thing I can say about him. And he's suing us as well. So
is that still going on?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Then I've got Brentford. That little fucking exercise is due to end now, isn't it? They've had their little middle class fun, so now they can fuck off back to obscurity. And then Wolves again. Yeah, just fuck off now. We've had enough of you. We get it. Robert Plant supports Wolves. That's literally all you've got is Robert Plant supporting Wolves.
Steve Bull was good for a bit.
Steve Bull, yeah. Stan Cullis in the 50s. Now that's
Steve
it now.
Bull. Didn't Windass support him? No, he was Hull, wasn't he?
He was Hull, yeah.
Him with the big hair that does the commentary on the Sky Bet games. What's his
Don
name?
Goodman.
He was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
he comes across as a really sound fella. Loves the toffees. Absolutely loves the toffees.
He's the anti-Hinchcliffe, isn't he?
Shout out to Don Goodman if you're listening.
I bet he's a Patreon subscriber over there, so you will definitely get this podcast.
And he looks like a lion.
Oh, he's such a lion head. Yeah. He has got such a lion head.
He looks like a lion.
Remember Beauty and the Beast?
That with Ron Perlman
in the 80s.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, it's him. My bottom three, I've got Burnley rock bottom because, I think they will. The only thing I'm gutted about with Burnley is James Trafford's not in goal for them because I really wanted to see him flappy at every corner and every slight challenge last season. But hopefully he won't be getting a game at Man City, England's new number one. Then this was a tough one. I was thinking Leeds or Sunderland. I've gone Leeds. I think I was speaking to a guy in work yesterday who I'd say that Sunderland went down, but haven't thought about it. He's not very confident. Thomas Falk's the manager, and they've not really signed anybody, and they could get the butterfly deals. So, I'm going with Leeds in 19th. And then very de rigueur, it seems, going for Brentford in 18th. It was between them and Wolves for me. But yeah, I think they've got very post-Kerbishley Charlton vibes, I think. Where they'll just drop off the league and we won't see them again. There we go.
Andrews as Les Reed.
Yeah. You know what?
Les Reed, fucking hell, yeah.
When Keith said there's no successful managers called Keith, I was thinking there's none called Les, but there was Les Reed.
Yeah.
And he was shit.
Going back to Keith, if you're talking relative success, Keith Alexander at Lincoln, he was a decent manager.
Yes, he was.
And Keith Birkinshaw at Spurs, wasn't there?
Yeah, he won the UEFA in '84. Yeah.
See, Keith, me and you here with our names, it's like the Jesus Mel Gibson meme. You're telling me there's no decent managers called Keith, and all I've got Les Reed.
Keith Taylor was a manager, wasn't he?
Yeah, Keith Curl, yeah.
Curly
He was
Keith.
shy and all.
Curly Keith.
Yeah, he was shy,
curly
yeah.
Right, we're moving. Oh, sorry, no, can't do that yet. So, in the WhatsApp group, we've got some predictions. So I'll do top 4 and bottom 3. Foxy said City, Arsenal, Spurs, and the famous EFC. He's with you on that, Liam. And his bottom 3 were Brentford, Burnley, and Sunderland. Peter Mack, City, the shite, Chelsea, Arsenal, relegated Burnley, Leeds, Wolves at bottom. Ed, top 4, City, Los Diablos. I am having that one. That's one I've not used in the past. Like Grande Rouge, but Los Diablos is good. Arsenal and Chelsea down, Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Dargan has said top 4, Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Netspend FC in 4th. And bottom 3, Burnley, Brentford, and West Ham. Staying bottom.
West Ham. Wow.
Incredible. Yeah, and that's all the predictions for that bit. Now we're moving on to the mailbag section of the show. 27 minutes in. This could take a while, but anyway, there we go. DanSEFC has asked, it's a good question, this. What's your favourite opening day game from seasons gone by? Also, what's been your worst? John?
I know people are going to say 88, 89, or 96, 97, but I'm going to go for one that's a little bit more. I think it was 02, 03. I know we only drew with Spurs, and Richard Wright showed us exactly what he was made of. But that day, lovely sunny Saturday, Rooney making his debut. And we looked, you could see that we had something special. And it looked like we were a team that might do something that year. So I'm going to go for that.
Good shout. Good shout for Richard Wright as well. What about your worst?
I'm going to go with 09-10. 6-1 at home to Arsenal.
Yeah.
With Lescott making Alexander Isak look committed. Walking around, looking at individual blades of grass as Fabregas and Eduardo were rampaging through the team and through the pitch. But somehow he still wasn't the worst defender on the pitch. Yobo somehow managed to be even worse that game. So, yeah, them two, I think.
Yeah, good shout. Keith?
I think favourite is maybe a bit of recency bias, and it's not particularly for the game, but Watford in 1920, because it was probably like it was about 30 odd degrees, fucking glorious day, shorts to the match, and we had the Vera brothers with us. And we took him to Rigby's, and we sat in Rigby's courtyard till gone 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, just putting the world to rights, having a lovely time. The only downside to the day was Matt Jones making us get on a bus in that heat. That then
it's a legendary story, that one.
It's disgusting. I will never, ever trust that man again when it comes to transport. He let us down so badly. But other than that, perfect day. Watching the Toffees, Rob Vera's company, and Seb, good fella Seb. Flappy did the backstroke in Rigby's courtyard.
Oh wow, yes he did.
It was just a great day all around, and we shared crisps. We introduced the American contingent to the British pub crisp protocol, where you buy 10 bags, open them all up, and everyone just piles in.
Yeah, crisp communism blew their mind, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, I remember.
Love a good crisp cooperative. Worst opening day? Fuck, too hard to keep track of them, innit? There's been enough. Probably the Arsenal one. It's hard to look past that.
Yeah.
With the everything that was going on with Lescott at the time and getting 6 off them on the opening day. I think, if I recall correctly, that was the first outing of the Lecoq throwback shirt, wasn't it?
It was,
yeah. That made Jagielka look like he was wearing a bra.
Yeah.
So just a day to forget all round.
Definitely. Paul?
I'll start with the negatives first, get that out the way. My worst opening day, again, 3 out of 3 so far, 6-1 against Arsenal, because I think the worst part of that wasn't just Lescott's performance. It was the fact that when Lescott's name was read out, the entire Park End and the Gazza Street applauded him. And
yeah, that was a low, wasn't it? Yeah, that was...
Right. As a Park Ender, I will just say right now, I was in West Kirby watching this game in a pub because I didn't have a season ticket at the time, and we had the bar, so I wasn't there. So I wasn't amongst that Park End loving.
I was in the Park End. I'd like to add as a former Park End, I didn't move to the Park End until 2013.
Liam, we're safe. We're out. We're good.
Did you see Yobo in the bar? He wasn't on that fucking pitch, was he?
So I'd say that one. I would also say, to a lesser extent, 4-1 against Arsenal. But then that season we went on to finish 4th. So that often gets overlooked. Yeah. But I think everything that summer was Rooney, is he staying, is he going? And I think that all bled into that game. The best opening day performance, I'm going to go with Everton 1, Man United 0 in 2013.
Yeah.
Just a balmy evening. Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb. We absolutely bullied them, and that for me, like that is what Everton do to Man United at home. We just bullied them. So that was great. That was the best opening I've probably seen. Watford was also really good for all the reasons Keith mentioned. In fact, when Bernard scored that Watford goal, I celebrated 30 seconds later. I was absolutely bladdered. And the lads in front of me said, I don't know how much you had to drink, but you said something which is just very, very articulate. And you haven't said anything of anything like that since. So that was a great day, but I'll go with, Man United, 1-0 at home.
Good shout. Dave, go ahead. Just elaborate on that, because that's yours, yeah.
That one, I was working in the tower that night, and it just like that night. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but if you look back at it on YouTube, the kit we had on that season looked like proper deep blue, not royal blue, but even deeper. It looked. I don't know, it's because like the way the lighting was at Goodison that night.
I think it was the sweat. It was that hot. The sweat. It was that hot.
Yeah, it was just distinctly like the lighting and all that felt completely different at the start of that season, and then Fellaini just dominated that header from him. It was like a proper Gladys Street header, wasn't it? That you always want to see.
There's something about playing United, isn't there? Like a massive header at the Gladys Street against United. Yeah, it's just Everton as fuck.
Just make Roy Keane, make Rio Ferdinand look like a fucking dickhead shitbag. I don't even know if he was playing that night, but
no, but he does that himself anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He had Michael Carrick at centre back that night as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Ferdinand.
You're trying to push out that it was any good by saying Michael Carrick was centre back.
He was right back as well, wasn't he? Wearing number 7, which is just a no-no.
Yeah.
He was right back.
You can't do that on ethical grounds, can you? If a player's number 7, even if he's your backup right back, you can't put him there.
No.
Rules are rules.
That's my big bugbear. Squad numbers and the numbered in the game.
Oh God. Schneiderlin too.
Yeah, but that was descriptive. That was all right with that. Because that was descriptive of what he was. He's a number 2, isn't he?
Fair. Most of them to that point, I think.
Yeah.
Dave, what's your worst then?
We drew 2-2 away at Leicester. Liam will know this. We drew 2-2 away at Leicester, and it was the World Cup year in 2014. And we had about 5 players that were like ready for the season because for some reason,
everyone was fucked, weren't they?
Everyone was fucked. Came back like 3 days before the season started, and it was when we had Lukaku as well, and he was about like 3 or 4 games away from looking any good. And I think we took the lead twice at Leicester. Naismith scored a peach.
McGeady's was even better. McGeady's was the killer, wasn't it?
Yeah. We went and did that, and when you look at a game and you think, would have been so much better if you go and get 3 points on the opening day. It's just you just feel it like so much better, don't you? And it like going into this season, if we go and get 3 points against Leeds, you're just going to feel great about going in the stadium for the first time, aren't you? So we're notoriously shit, aren't we, at the start of a season?
And
that one we missed the like. Is that Didn't we
One of
draw the
worst things
first
about that
three? I
Leicester
think.
game. Sorry, Dave, go on.
I was going to say, I think that year, and again, Liam, you'll know this. I think we drew the first three and then won the next three, something like that.
No, we drew the first two.
But and then lost 6-3 to
we
Chelsea.
were ahead, then there was the 6-3 to Chelsea.
Oh, was it the Besic game?
Yeah.
That was my birthday.
poor man.
And it still wasn't the worst birthday I've had with Everton. Do you remember the 3-0 game in 2003 when Harry fucking Kewell scored?
Oh, God,
yeah.
Do you know the worst thing? One of the worst things about that Leicester game was Chris Wood scored the equaliser, didn't he? Some unknown galoot from New Zealand who then fucked off and then just came back and became Chris Wood eventually. But it was just like, who the hell is that?
He entered his final form.
Yeah.
He did the rounds in the championship, didn't he?
Yeah.
That goal scored against Everton, or otherwise known as the Van Wolfswinkel.
That was Norwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That was only goal.
Goals again, what was his one? The one at Derby, Esteban Fuertes.
Esteban Fuertes is the greatest. That will never be beaten, ever.
He was illegally in the country, got his pass off, he got deported.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And under the
you'll never sing
rules,
that.
but under the rules, we should have been given the 3 points. But it was just like, it's only Everton, forget it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm kind of glad we never, because it's just a great Everton thing now, isn't it?
Yeah. That was my 21st birthday weekend. It was horrendous that game.
John, can Everton stop playing on your birthdays? Can you just send a petition into the club?
94, we got beat 2-1 by Forest.
We've got Wolves this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Relegation 6 points already, lads. Liam, go ahead.
I'm going to go for a controversial choice, and it's not because of the manager, who is the Grand Diablo, we'll call him, so you probably know him on about. But the 3-1 win against Southampton in 2021, when everyone was back in the game and everything was bouncing, that was really nice. The Corey's goal was unbelievable. I got bladdered afterwards and made up the Abdi Corey song. I still take credit for it, to the tune of Panic by the Smiths, which has never taken it off, but I use every opportunity to get it out there because it should be a chance.
What was it?
Abdi Corey, to the tune of Panic by the Smiths.
Yeah.
Abdi Corey, so yeah.
And also, it works on many levels because the Corey with the ball, Panic.
Yeah.
So,
in terms of worst, I feel like everyone said the 6-1, although I take some blame for that, because I said to my dad the week before when Colchester won 7-1 at Norwich, something like that had never happened to us, would it? It's easier not to say anything.
You were right, because it was only 6-1.
Yes, yeah. But I'm going to go for an alternate one to bring it back around to our relegation chat. On the opening day 2008, we lost 3-2 to Paul Ince's. He had a 100% record against as bad a manager as he was. So I'll take it back to that. The goal was offside. I was going to a wedding that night and I got some food on the way and accidentally spilled ketchup all over my shirt for the wedding. I just had a really bad day.
You must have been using Paul Ince's eyes.
Yeah, Paul Ince saving me, yeah.
Turn his eye. Mine are, I'm going to go opening day 06-07, the 2-1 win over Watford for purely sentimental reasons, in the fact that it was Jay's first birthday and his first Everton game, and we won. So, we should never have had the winning penalty. That's another story.
And Andy Johnson should never have been given that first goal.
Oh, no, absolutely. In fact, no, we should have got beat 1-0 that day, shouldn't we?
Yeah. He just volleyed, the defender volleys it.
And the worst, I'm going to go for Walter Smith's first game when John Collins
0-0 v Villa.
0-0. Because I was so excited that summer because we'd signed the Corey, Materazzi and John Collins. I thought, this is it, lads. After
you're on the programme cover, weren't they? Materazzi, Collins, Cleland in it, and it's like sponsored by York. I can see it in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
Is that where Materazzi's got it?
Alec Cleland. What a blast from the past.
In kit terms, we had the Star Trek collar 1-1 and the white away with diamonds.
That was
everything was coming up Millhouse.
Did you see that on Materazzi's Instagram? Sorry, speak over. Did you see that yesterday?
No.
On Materazzi's Instagram story, he was somewhere away with his daughter, and his daughter was wearing that white diamond shape with Materazzi 15 from his collection. He just had his arm around that, and I was just like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!"
I absolutely loved him when he was in Everton.
Is that image on the programme where he's got that top on and it's about 50 sizes too big? It looks like that one we used to have in Dirty Sports. Do you remember?
Dirty Sports.
Yeah. He used to have that top, remember it? The big massive one. He had an Everton and the other one.
Oh God, yeah. The other one was Mulby, wasn't it?
That was his small one.
Yeah.
It's too tight for him.
But yeah, that season I thought, you know what, the Toffees are back here. Walter Smith's come down from Rangers. He's going to scoop the lot in England. And then John Collins misses that penalty. And then it's like, oh no, he's not, is he? Here we go. It's Everton. Right, we're 40 minutes in and we've got loads of questions left. So we'll whip through a few of these now. Rob Fisher has asked how much is acceptable for an Everton donut. We'll just have a pounds and pence answer. We don't need to go into detail. John?
£2, it's a fucking donut.
Sounds Keith?
£2, yeah, two quid. About how much is a donut at Greg's? Like fucking 150 or something.
It should be no much more than a caramel donut at Greg's.
Yeah.
Paul?
£2.
Dave?
Yeah, I'd say £2 and then like 3 for a £5, something like that.
I like that. Yes, yeah. I like that. And Liam?
£2, but I did pay the rip-off price, and it was like eating a pyro because it was all melted in the fucking heat. Do not get one unless it's the winter. It was all over my grid. It was terrible.
Was it fresh and soft though? Or was it like
the icing that melted, and it genuinely, like someone said, there's a pyro on your nose. So I tried to eat it and it gone there. Think on my white t-shirt.
Someone's been licking that, haven't they? First,
it would be remiss at this point to not mention the fact that the club did lash £3 on the price of a donut from the test events.
Yeah.
From $3.50 to $6.50. No. Incredible work, Toffees. Well in. Liam has asked, who are you most excited about? Grealish, James, Eto'o, Dele, Gazza, or Ginola? Liam.
It's got to be James, hasn't it? He was just like, it was a bit more left field and it was elite. It was like, Grealish is amazing. And I'm excited with Grealish, but there's been a build up to it and there's a logic to it. It was like James was just a bit more out the blue. And Eto'o was a bit past his best. Dele great, and Gazza and Ginola were well past the best when we got them.
Yeah. I think I agree with Rodriguez as well, because Jay's birthday is on the 19th of August. He was James, 19. He got that on his back. It was perfect. Dave?
What are we again? The best, the most excited you were?
Most excited. Who excited you the most out of them?
I mean, I was thinking Mark Pembridge, but
don't get Liam started on Pembo.
I'll start off on 2 hours. If he starts about Pembo, we'll go half an hour.
Come on. We've all had a drink. We've all had a good time. Just step away. Come on.
It's for an answer, but it's Kanchelskis for me. Always will be. That like, I just wish he was there. It feels like a dream. That 2 years, well, about 18 months, wasn't it? Yeah. Where he was shit hot. That just feels like it was a dream that just went too quickly. Bit like James, really.
You've basically just given Keith's answer to who's best, Blair or Oasis, Paul. But we'll go with it. Yeah. It's fine. Paul?
I think Eto'o for me was the one where, even though, like as Liam said, he was past his best, but you're like, bloody hell, Lukaku and Samuel Eto'o up front. That was quality. James, like,
song as well.
Yeah. So James as well, when it came out of nowhere, like, and the whole build up towards that, like, it annoyed me that we were all in lockdown, and I think that was like something to cling on to, I suppose, as well. Yeah. And we all thought, when we're out of lockdown, we'll get to watch him. But
just one more reason to hate Benitez as well, though.
Yeah. Oh, just another reason. So out of the ones mentioned, I'd probably go Eto'o, but the most excited I've ever been for a player coming in, Romelu Lukaku. When we signed him, I literally went to town right after, and I had one of the best nights of my life. It was great.
Keith, Blair or Oasis?
Pope.
So, who are you going with this then?
Out of the list given, I'm going to go with Grealish. Purely because it would be James, but we couldn't go and watch him. I'm going to get to actually go and watch, like Grealish. When he left Villa, he was up there with the best players in the country. And obviously it's not quite worked out at City. The talent's still got to be there. He looks in like phenomenal shape. Have you seen the pictures of him in training today? Like, Jesus Christ, does he make me feel bad about my life? And I think
have a ponytail.
Oh mate, can you imagine a ponytail on the back there? I look fucking great.
Do a James McFadden, Keith. Go for it.
Aye.
Do a James McFadden.
That
Oh,
rat tail.
the little rat tail he had, the little Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. Sorry, dog's kicking off.
I think Max left Ahmed Rodriguez there, didn't he?
Peace, man. We're doing a podcast. I actually think Everton are going to shoot him down at the ground. I think David Moyes is going to shoot him down at the ground. I think he's going to give him that little bit of freedom to express himself like he had at Villa.
Yeah.
He's going to get his confidence back up. Jack Grealish will go to the World Cup in the summer. He's going to have that good a season.
Yeah, I'm into that.
So but I would also agree with Flappy on Lukaku. The whole, like, we knew what he was about after the loan and stuff, but didn't really think that Everton were in a position to go out and sign him. And then it just, like, Everton have signed Lukaku for 30 million. We were all like, fucking what? People tracking his private jet coming over and all sorts.
It was the selfie on the plane. Time for a
new
chapter.
The selfie on the plane, and
God.
Everyone got on Sky Scanner and like, what's happening?
Fucking hell! It was waiting for him in the in Finch Farm. And I got sent there, and I had fucking spaghetti all over me top because I was out with my missus. Steve Hoddesall gave me a ring and said that Lukaku's signing. This was about like 6. He said, "Can you go to Finch Farm?" So like she was fuming, dropped it off at home. Went to Finch Farm and we're all sitting around like waiting for him, and it was obvious. Got given the press release. Obviously, he couldn't put it out or anything. All embargoed, and his agents, whoever they were, 2 fellas were sitting behind me, and he couldn't talk English. So like I was assuming that they were the agents. So we sat there about 8 o'clock at night, and he didn't come out.
Ages, didn't it?
It didn't come out until 11:30.
Yeah,
with Martinez. I'm not joking. Like everyone was. It was like the weather was like this. It was no air conditioning or anything like that. And like the club didn't even have any milk or anything for like a cuppa. And the club went, "We're just going to get some people some drinks." And he come back and everyone got one little bottle of Volvo each. There's a Premier League club about to sign a fucking world-class centre forward.
But that's why there was no water.
Yeah, all the money's going on Lukaku there.
That's it, mate. Yeah, mate, it's dreadful. I hope it's changed over the last few years, like. But they had the tiniest little fridge there, a little mini fucking milk, and like about 1 tea bag you'd have to share and just put in each fucking cup between each other. It was that bad. And then he came in there, and like obviously everyone's knackered, just waiting to do it and all that. And I don't even know how he got in. Someone was there from some fucking half-arse magazine. Don't know how he got in there. But he spent about like 10, 15 minutes himself just asking questions. And everyone sat there like that. Why is this fella taking over the press conference there? Like honestly, it was like that lad, you know, who does the fucking weird voice for the Liverpool fans, the kid.
Darren Farley.
He's a, you know, like when he was going like, if he wasn't your uncle, he'd be your man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God,
that little bellend, he had a voice like that.
Yeah.
Is he the same one? Mum Mane scored when he got that goal disallowed. That's it,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. I don't know what he's doing these days. I hope he's in jail. But I think the fella sounded like him anyway. He was staying, didn't get home until about 1 o'clock in the morning. And there was like no need for it and then the club said he hadn't signed his contract yet. So I was sat there and part of me was open that like it was a complete fucking failure. And everyone's waiting for him and he didn't end up signing and went somewhere else.
Yeah, I think Sky had him up and down the motorway that night, didn't they? I think going to West Brom, maybe going to where'd you go?
Alan Myers was driving him everywhere.
John, what are yours?
I'm an Everton fan. There's no excitement about anything. It's always tempered by the fact that something's going to go wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. We signed Kanchelskis. Yeah, he's gone in for 18 months, mate. Don't fucking enjoy it. You know, we've signed James. Yeah, great. He's going to fuck off, and you're going to appoint Benitez in less than 12 months. I'm not getting overexcited about any of them. We'll sign Grealish, and he'll end up signing. He'll be brilliant for us, and he'll end up signing permanently for Liverpool. So I'm not getting excited. I don't do excitement anymore. I've once fucking bitten 100 times shy, you know.
Yeah.
So, but if I had to pick,
go ahead.
I don't know, fucking Ginola.
Just say Ginola, yeah.
Yeah, because he had lovely hair, and none of the others have got hair like him. So
it was grey hair though.
Yeah, but it was,
We're trying to say.
I would kill for that hornet.
It was that Arsenal.
yeah, he was a silver fox.
His debut was that Arsenal game, wasn't it? Where we had a free kick and he hit the outside of the post. And I remember turning to me dad saying, "Fucking world class him, isn't he?"
Yeah. And then he played against Crewe and looked out of his depth.
I would have Liam's luxurious silver thatch over this shit any day.
Thank you,
Liam. Let's be careful what we say about the Greys.
Just remind your friend, Keith, honestly. Couple from Chris. We'll just have again. We can just go in one word answers here. Segundo Castillo's thighs or Grealish's calves? What's more impressive, John?
Castillo's thighs. They're like the 8th wonder of the world. I'm sorry, Grealish's legs are beautiful, but Castillo's thighs were like Michelangelo's David.
Yeah, Unswear shorts were like cycling shorts on that probably with that big. Keith?
Castillo's thighs, like, it was impressive that every time he went out to play, he looked like he was wearing his little sister's shorts.
Yeah.
Fucking busting out like the Hulk. And that goal he scored in Europe as well.
Incredible.
Like, was pure. It was nothing but thigh.
Yeah. 100%.
And high five the ref as he celebrated, which is just unbelievable. He went to high five the ref, and the ref's like, "You do it."
Liam, what are you going with? Thighs or calves?
I'm going for calves because he can actually control the ball, unlike Castillo. So I'm going to go for Grealish's calves.
Oh, yeah, interesting twist on that, Dave.
He actually used them.
Yeah, it's Castillo, but at the derby, I think it was he played in the FA Cup derby, which we drew 1-1 and got back to Goodison for the Gosling one. And I had some fella next to me, he was off his cake, like he was like 10 the other way watching the game every night. And I don't think he started. He might not have started, but anyway, I just remember him.
No, he did because Arteta was injured. He had to come in the team for Arteta.
And the fella just turned around and he's shouting to everyone like fucking common Everton and all that. And then Castillo got the ball and he goes, "This is I don't know what to tell you. You can delete this, Les. I don't care."
Maybe just not say it.
He goes, "Lad, when did we sign Wesley Snipes?" Sat there like, what? Just pulled out Wesley Snipes.
That's got to go.
Paul, Blade's thighs or Grealish's calves?
Give me a minute.
What was he in for? He said, "I thought he was in fucking Blade 4.
He was shit though, wasn't he, Castillo?
Yeah, well, we've got another question on him now.
You could say he was one of our passengers, maybe 57.
Let's go with Castillo's thighs because as impressive
he was a demolition man.
Are Shaqiri's got them as well.
Yes, good shout on Shaqiri. Fuck that little box thing.
Yeah.
Is he still with Gerrard? What's his face? What's his name? He used to play for Barcelona United. Centre half.
PK.
Gerrard Piqué. Yes, he's still with him.
Yeah.
No, they split up. Big
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shaqiri. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, see, I thought you said Shaqiri.
talking about Shaqiri.
It took a while for the penalties up there. Yeah.
Do you know when he said he split up? I felt like Jim Carrey off Dumb and Dumber. I was going to go, "I've got a chance." He said it's 1,000,000 to 1.
And just need a simple yes or no for Chris's next question. Is Segundo Castillo the best dressed manager in football? Keith?
Yes.
Liam?
Yes.
Dave?
Just like Wesley Snipes, yeah.
Fucking hell. John?
Yeah.
Paul?
Absolutely.
Ringo? Sorry, Les? Yes. Sound. Right, Stu and Stephen, I think I'll save yours for next week. That's okay. And Toffee knows because we're an hour in and we've still got the Everton stuff to do. So I'll save those 3 for next week. I'll move on to Kat's question quickly.
Les,
hello.
Are we gonna have to delete Wesley Snipes because I'll dot the time now.
54 minutes. So we'll do you know what? We'll have to jot down 56. so we can
delete this as well.
About deleting the bit about
Should
Wesley.
we just fuck this show off?
Should we just have this as a personal mailbag and no one ever
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
like tonight?
The archive.
We'll play it again on the last day of the season and see whose predictions were right.
Yeah, let's just do that. Cat
Wesley Snipes
Elson
wins
is
the
that.
league.
How many times do you think Everton will take the correct money for goodies through pass this season? There's going to be a lot of Nick Dale there, isn't there? Let's face it. You pay for one, you take two. Fair enough. You know, pay $6.50 for a donut, you probably earned a free beer.
Yeah.
Is there anyone? So anyone who was there at the weekend, is anyone actually sort of monitoring all this, or?
No, it's all camera. I got it's all camera, but mine came out as like literally as the bit that it did take. So it's like you scan it as you go in. I went in and grabbed the bits, so it did charge me the full $6.50 for the Everton donut, which I didn't realise until afterwards. I went off the test prices.
Les, are you basically asking which one of us is a grass?
No, I just want to know if anyone was like any
prefect got that. Who
filmed
that?
Were any stewards there or anything to like clock if you're taking like more than you paid for?
No.
Because another thing is with this technology, when it was used in those sorts of Amazon stores where you just walk in and take stuff out, the thing with that was it was genuinely people in a call center looking through the cameras, totting up what people had really quickly. This isn't even a joke. This actually happened. We're just totting things up what you got really quickly and giving you the total for your shopping trolley, basically. That's how this Amazon stuff worked. It was revealed it wasn't magic, it wasn't robots, it was just like people in a call center working really, really hard for no money. So yeah, tough easy.
Thanks for that, Les. Just spoiled the whole fucking magic for me now.
You know what? Man, wait till you get on to the next bit. Me hot take on Father Christmas. Fucking hell, you're gonna be so disappointed, honestly.
Well, let's not get personal now.
$2.30.
Yeah, Mark Pembridge. Remember the sugar puff teeth?
Oh, Pembridge was getting a bit of stick.
Good.
Sugar puff teeth.
Just on teeth as well, right? We've spoke about El Diablo before, Rafa Benitez. Hasn't he got teeth like Bobby Grant?
Has he got teeth?
He's got loads of gum and very little teeth. He's got teeth
I
like
just see
Bobby Grant.
a giant gaping vagina when I see his face, that's all. Honestly, I just...
56.
Hey, do you know what? Look at that.
Carl Walker's dogs.
Hey, as if by magic, it's time for the Everton bit of the show. We're on to Everton's final league position. I reckon we do another half hour here. We might as well. We're on an hour. We'll do another half hour for this bit. Everton's final league position. Paul, I'm going to come to you first on this because you absolutely fell apart there. Go ahead.
Oh, God. So, Everton's final league position. First season at Hill Dickinson Stadium. We're synonymous with the number 9, so I'm going to say Everton finished 9th in the league.
Oh, look at that. I like it. Dave?
12th. But can I just add there that Paul Dargan put the betting in the WhatsApp group, didn't he? You know, we can have the handicapped points. And he's put, it's worth putting Everton in on plus 33 points. So by the logic of I reckon Liverpool will win it with at least 100 points. That means we've got to go and get 67.
Yeah.
That's Everton aren't getting near 67 points, are they? Would we agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People say this team we're getting near 67.
No, because that's getting you Champions League these days, isn't it?
That's what I mean. I reckon 12th with mid 40s.
Yeah, what did we finish on last season? 48.
Yeah.
I'd take that though. I'd take the most mundane season ever. I'm happy with that.
Do you know what? I think just another mid-table finish would be sound because, like, as I've said on numerous occasions, I think we do need to prepare for a dip in form next season. Although, to be honest, it can't get any worse than last season in terms of wins. Surely, we won 4 games at home, so it could always get worse. But you know what I mean? It's like we don't have to do much to improve on the home form from last season, really.
No.
Everton are listening to that now and they're going, hold my donut.
Yeah. But don't take a bite of it because it's $6.50.
Liam?
Well, I've just put in the WhatsApp group all of what I said before for when I was thinking with my head. I did say 9th like Dale's. So, I just think, it's safe and steady.
Yeah, ninth might get you Europe, might it? No.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, 8 will.
No one else it won't. No one else it won't. They'll give it like 8th and 10th, and there'll be a reason we didn't get it in 9th.
Yeah.
PSR and
shit. Keith?
9th will definitely get you Europe in my prediction because we're also winning the Carabao.
Oh, yes. Nice. Lovely
that
stuff.
will happen, what's happened to Palace will happen in the Carabao.
But you'll just relegate them.
You can't get relegated further from the Carabao. Like playing, I don't know, fucking European.
Check a trade.
Yeah.
No, I'm
playing
on
the
about
European Cricket League instead.
No, I'm on about them getting the fucking Conference League, whatever it is, the LDV trophies they got instead of Europa.
Yeah, no, but the winning the Carabao gets you into the Conference League.
I thought it was Europa that gets you in.
No.
Have they dipped that down?
Newcastle got the Champions League, didn't they? They won the Carabao Cup, so the place drops down the league because they finished the Champions League place.
Europa League then?
Yeah.
Usually.
No, it is Conference League if you're in the Carabao Cup, but if a team that was in the Champions League wins it, it drops down the league.
So a bog standard Champions League, fucking hell, Carabao Cup win, disregarding everything you've just said there about Newcastle and all that, gets you Europa League standard.
No, the Conference
League.
Because Forest would have been in the Conference because it dropped down, but then they got Europa because they appeal. They obviously got involved with the stuff against Palace because Palace got Europa for winning the FA Cup. So you
absolutely have to finish 6th to get Europa now then, in theory.
Yeah.
5th.
Well, do you know what? Fingers crossed, anyone who appealed and got into the league that they wanted, I hope they get Villarreal and get fucked. Keith?
9th and the Carabao.
Oh, you said that, sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, the beat just kicked in. John?
I'll say it again. I've said it on about 5 pods now. I'm nailing my fucking colours to the mast. We will finish 9th and I will see you gentlemen in fucking North London in March.
So, on several pods. You're the clown on more pods than this.
Who's the other 5? Twat. The other 5 pods, we fucking got you got yourself out there.
Look at me and Dave going for you.
I've said it at least twice.
Is it named out of a certain stand?
I've said it at least twice on Weekly, and I think I've said it on Mailbag a few weeks ago.
The Blue Room banner's fine as long as you're not talking about
it's still Blue Room.
Yeah.
I'm
not
like
certain sides of the stadium, no.
Officer Keith.
John, where are we finishing?
Keith Tomlin from the Bill.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in real trouble, and I do not want to be in trouble. I don't want anyone contacting my line manager.
I got in trouble for saying I got in trouble for saying Paddy's good at his job the other day.
I would love to say it on the Good Times podcast, but Liam's never invited me on, so
I got DMs and everything for saying Paddy's good at his job.
Good time.
Yeah. I was going to say something there, but John.
7th.
Sound?
Wow.
I think everyone's getting a bit carried away, but outside, not us like here, I mean, just in general about the Premier League, but the quality's really shite, really.
Yeah,
good point.
And if we get the right signings by the end of the transfer window, I think there's no reason, like, I don't care when anyone says Brighton are shite.
Yeah.
With that ball-denying manager, with his fucking ball-denying goalkeeper.
Fucking Lloyd Christmas.
Yeah.
Have you seen a picture of him when he was 22 and he looks older than he is now?
Do you know what he looks like? Eto'o.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what he looks like? Does anyone remember the Bond film Quantum of Solace?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was his name? Anton Taubman, the actor who played Anatoly Taubman, who played the henchman to the villain. He looks exactly like Eto'o.
He said that and Lloyd Christmas. Fucking great shout.
Just a quick one on that, right? Obviously, he's younger than me and you, John. Is he younger than everyone on this podcast?
Yeah.
What is he?
He's
How old is he?
32.
32, yeah.
32, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm only 28, so
fucking hell, mate. That's an Everton face for you there, lads.
I'm playing around.
But also, to echo Keith's sentiments, we're going to win the Goth Juice Cup. So,
Up the Gothies.
Do you know what? In a way, I'd sooner have that than an FA Cup win, just so we've got that monkey off our back and we've won the stupid three-handled teapot thing.
So no doubt, 27th of August, we're going to get absolutely dry bummed by Mansfield.
Yeah.
Is that a
Kale
whole?
will come out of retirement?
Yeah.
So, can I just ask? Just want to ask a quick question about season tickets and all that malarkey that's been going on. Are we all on the Auto Cup, or we got to sign up for that? Have you again?
Yeah, I'm not on it.
I'm not on it. No.
Fuck, I haven't.
I think I'm on it.
I just buy it when they come out. So
I'm in London with work that week because it's got to be the Wednesday, isn't it?
yeah.
Is there a window you've got to buy your own ticket then, even if you haven't got?
Yeah.
I'd imagine you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just do the normal trail. Yeah.
Can't be asked with more fucking direct debits.
I'm going 8 because I always go 8. It's our rightful place in the league. Let's just do it. Top scorer, John.
Everton's top scorer is going to be Iliman Ndiaye with about 7 goals.
Yeah, solid. Yeah, he maybe get 9. No one's threatening double figures, are they?
No,
absolutely not. I agree. Keith.
Beto, 20 plus all competitions.
Get in. Imagine.
Is he in a five-a-side league now?
He's going to be doing that fucking LeBron stomp.
Preppy's still ripping that up.
I know, he needs a better celebration, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
You like that, do you?
He does.
What we're going to say is when LeBron scores a 3-point bucket or whatever they call it in baskets,
3-point bucket.
He's doing.
Is that because he worked in KFC?
Yeah, like a basketball bucket thing. When he fucking scores one of them, shut up. Everyone just shut up. Stop. When he scores one of them, we're going to say LeBron's done the Beto celebration.
Fair enough. Just on songs, can we just get away to It's Getting Beto, man?
Oh, which is the best song of the year now. I love it.
It would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let's
or the Who. You Beto, you better, you bet.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That would be incredible.
Can I just point out what Dave's just done to his Iron Brew, which is the most volatile liquid in history, and he's just been shaking it.
I don't really like fizzy drinks.
So why are you drinking it?
To make them fizzy.
That's it. You can't get flat Iron Brew, can you? But you can't. You can get
Iron Brew.
You used to be able to get flat Fanta orange, and the only place you can get it is in the Odeon pictures.
Yeah, it was meant to be fizzy though.
What?
It was meant to be fizzy. It was just shit.
It's not in my elephant. I've got.
Is it proper Iron Brew or the like no sugar jar stuff?
When I've got my vodka in this, mate, it's not fizzy for me.
I'd be careful. Look at him. He just doesn't give a shit, does he? Lives life on the edge. Les, you need to put a mild pedal warning on this later.
Yeah, I think we're past any awards on this. Fucking hell.
Paul, where are we? Finishing position.
I'm going to say Iliman Ndiaye, 15 goals.
Sorry, we're on top scorer. I'm glad you're on top of all this.
Don't worry, lads. Ndiaye, 15 goals because we're going to win a load more free kicks and penalties now. Jack Grealish is on board.
Or are we?
Tell you what,
points.
Right, controversial one because I don't think he missed one last year. I'd like swap the penalty taker and give it Beto. Did you see that fucking penalty he took?
Penalties are incredible.
Was it Accrington or?
Yeah. We celebrated it like we won the Carabao Cup.
But it was a classic. 2 keepers wouldn't have saved that.
Yeah.
I have like. But at the same token, understand why more players when taking a pit. You see so many players doing these daft fucking little stuttery run-ups like they're approaching the first at the National. Fuck off. 20 paces back, run up and leather the shit out of it.
Catch
20 paces.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
20 paces though.
Did they ever get that ball out the stanchion?
I know,
It's
yeah.
still there. You have to remove the goal.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get it out.
Like an old-fashioned goal where he had it to put the nets up.
Yeah.
Just stuck in there.
Best penalty ever. Born on that.
Yeah.
It was. He's finished now though.
Well, yeah, he's like 56, so
That was absolute peak Sheffield Wednesday kits as well.
that's the Puma one, wasn't it? But do you remember the goalie shirt?
Puma stuff.
Yeah.
Remember the goalie shirt he was wearing? Purple and green, and oh my word, fucking! That was the 90s were bad for goalkeeper kits.
Yeah, I was thinking that it never did the
Say that.
Designers were on in the 90s.
I did like the ones with the purple with the yellow stripes that like Craig Forrest has at Ipswich and Paul Gerrard at Oldham.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, and Craig Forrest had a good one like a blue and green with little waves on. Do you remember? Anyone remember that when he hurt
Forrest had that as well in City, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is Craig Forrest the reason that everybody spells Notts Forest wrong?
Yeah.
I
think so. Yeah.
Do you remember Kevin Pressman's one? And do you remember him for Chef Wed? He's a big fella, like he was a big fella. It was like when we got Big Nev back in goal when he was 40 or something. Or he went in? He played for Bradford, didn't he?
Bradford,
Yeah, he was a unit at this point.
Yeah, he wasn't looking great, like. But Kevin Pressman, it was almost like in a stage in the 90s where they were like, let's make goalkeepers look as like fat as they possibly can. Don't just give them a black top. Just give them something that's like a really light colour. And that was like Kevin Pressman, mate. Fucking hell, he didn't look well.
No. It was like Nevin the Canary yellow kit for the final. They only wore that kit for the final, didn't he? Because in the subsequent season, they had black shorts and black socks.
Shorts, yeah.
No, it had the yellow sock, but it had
black shorts.
Yeah.
I got the shorts because you couldn't buy Everton shorts. They only sold black Umbro ones because it was like the same kit that Forest, Celtic, and a few other Chelsea had.
Yeah.
But they also had that season, 95-96. I've only ever found a picture of it in Joey Barton's book. It's very specific. He's in the youth team. They had a green and purple goalie kit that he wore.
That's the one they wore in the 95 one, yeah.
He wore, and it's dead hard to find. But if you ever find a picture of it, it's dead smart. Yeah. It was really nice.
It is. It's dead nice colour. It's kind of similar to that Tottenham kit from the year before, the away kit. Yeah. That kind of colour combo.
My holy grail of Everton kits is the original black goalie top, not the one with the Umbro on the neck. The one with the
on the side.
NEC.
Yeah, that's the one.
Stephen Reeves kit. He was the reserve goalie.
Jason Kate won it. Have we done everyone's top scorer?
No. I went and die like the others, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I've gone Grealish.
Okay. Do you reckon he's going to go on spot kicks? Not that we're getting any, but
no. I just reckon he'll take the absolute piss. I reckon so many people are saying, "Oh, fucking hell, he's finished. He's just come from a payday." But my theory is he could have just stayed at City like fucking Scott Carson sitting there, and he's decided to get up off his arse and regenerate his career. I think it's harsh when people say his career was finished anyway. Just his managers didn't give him a game. That was it. And you've got it's a World Cup season as well.
If anyone's seen that picture of Pep Guardiola with his little grey moustache and no chin, I wouldn't have worked for that fucker either. He's done well to get up there. I've gone with Ndai too.
Are we doing hot takes?
No, player of the year first. Let's just whip through. No justification. Just give us your player of the year. Liam.
He's a school day out on our centre mid, Keenan Dewsbury Hall.
Nice, Dave.
Gay again.
Okay. Sam, Paul.
Me and Liam are very well aligned on our predictions. I've gone with Keenan Dewsbury Hall as well.
Do you know what? If you're going to align with anyone, Liam's a good bet to align with.
Yeah. I like a player with a good conservative name.
Keith.
Eliminate.
John.
The resurrection, the redemption of Michael Keane. No, I'm joking.
He'll probably have to play. And translate out. He's probably going to have to fucking play, isn't he?
He is, yeah. I'm going to go with Keenan Dewsbury Hall. I just think he's the kind of midfielder that is Everton. That box-to-box midfielder, he's got a little bit of nasty about him as well, and he's also got a little bit of ability. So
Yeah.
But he does sound like a National Trust place, doesn't
And he does need to sort that musty out.
Oh, it sounds like his dad owns the Premier League or something, doesn't he?
Yeah. I've optimistically gone with Jack Grealish. Because, can't wait to see him play now. And anyway, right, here we go. 15 minutes left. We are on the final and potentially best bit of the show. Time for your football hot take. Who wants to go first?
I'd like to just put this one forward. Thomas Frank's going to lose his job by Christmas.
That puts them in trouble, though, doesn't it? You're saying that's like that. You're saying that's what they did last season, basically, there, aren't you?
Yeah, but I think for me, I did watch the first half yesterday, and they looked good. They did look good. They looked like they had a plan, and then it all went to shit within a couple of minutes. And I just feel like it's the same frailties. Like they were strong on set pieces, but defensively at the back, they're still suspect. Now, granted, they were playing PSG, so I'm not going to judge it on that one game. But then I heard what he came out with after the game. The perfect operation, but the patient died. I'm sorry, like, I don't even know what that means. Like, even 10 hours on, I still can't get my head around what he was trying to say. Because if the patient dies, the operation isn't a success. Like,
it's like that Benitez.
Saying that. Just
remember that Benitez one?
Going to say that.
What was the Benitez one?
Where you can't see the priest on a mountain of sugar.
What?
Oh my word!
He definitely had some sugar in that.
You were asking him, I think, about something, and I can't remember what it was. It was about 06, 07, and he said, "Well, sometimes you can't see the priest on the mountain of sugar."
Christ alive! So yeah, I've gone with Frank out by Christmas. Probably Sean Dyche in if Tottenham want to pull the Dyche lever. Who knows? And an off the pitch hot take: Jim Ratcliffe is going to donate to charity this year. After another spate of redundancies, obviously.
Well, I am so glad you brought Jim Ratcliffe up. Your hatred for Jim Ratcliffe, it surpasses mine and Liam's hatred for Nick Barmby. I think it's incredible, and I'm here for it.
It's close.
It's definitely close.
I haven't even gone on Rafael Benitez yet.
I know where he lives, John. If you want to know. Or it might be 2 doors down. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It's thereabouts anyway. Dave, give us your hot take. Dave's frozen. Dave's on a different camera.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Fucking there you are. You're back.
The happiest I've ever seen him.
I have
me using dial-up.
I have my OnlyFans camera out and everything.
I thought you were using dial-up then.
Yeah, Dave's been sending pictures of his feet to women. I think that's what happened there.
Not just women. Don't be so sick. Don't be so sexist.
No, Dave, do you know what? I've seen your feet. I thought it was just a woman thing. It's not my cup of tea. Anyway,
she more than my feet. My feet. I don't even know what I'm on about here. Anyway, if anyone's
seen Dan Bain's picture of me and Dave as leather daddies, that's all you need to know.
Yeah,
Dave, go ahead.
So my hot take is 4 managers will be sacked or leave, and the 4 are Eddie Howe, Emery, Arteta, and Guardiola, all gone by the end of the season.
Jesus, that is smouldering.
I think Eddie Howe always seemed to me when Newcastle got taken over, like, we can't wait for him to be shite so we can go and try and get a big name.
Yeah.
Emery, I just think we were talking about the transfers before. They've only got 2 players in. It just looks like at some point it just feels like they've hit the ceiling and they're going to get knocked down. Arteta, I just think, like I know a couple said there, do you think Arsenal win the league? But I just don't think if they're not in contention going into, say, March, he'll probably go then. And then Guardiola will just get fed up and do one.
Yeah, take his moustache with him. Liam?
Do you know what? It's on a similar vein. It's managerial. And the exact words I wrote were Amarin doesn't see Halloween. I don't think he's going to get very far at all. I think it's not even Christmas. I think they've bought Cunha and Bemo, who are good players, but not addressing the fact that they've got no wing backs, even though they play wing backs, and they've got no centre halves playing three. And their goalie is outrageously bad, even though they paid top dollar
Which
for
one?
him. Especially Onana. Onana he's not up to it. He's proven it, and I just think they brought some good players in and going about his ideas and stuff, but they haven't bought the players for the ideas. They've got no specialist wing backs and no centre halves, and I think Cunha and Bremo are decent players, and Sesko is, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And when I say Halloween, he can wear those kecks and get away with them to a Halloween party to drown his sorrow, can't he? When he's got like that hoodie and kecks combo on.
Don't get me started.
That hoodie they've got, Les, I think he'll double me up on this. That hoodie he's got on is like that Umbro one. He'd probably love at the Everton one of that, but it looks so shite for him.
Yeah,
that just like the proper shite hoodie.
I always think he looks like all the kids off ET. Do you know at the end when they're all riding the bikes with the hoodies up? He's got that kind of vibe about him.
No. I can't believe he took 4 points off us. And the other hot take I had that I touched on earlier was I didn't just say Arteta. I also thought Pep might get sectioned because they're just not well the way they think about football. It's like it's demented. Arteta called friendlies a test game.
I know. I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Loves his cricket, that lad, doesn't he? Saying something like that, Keith?
Thing with Amarim, man, he's been weirdly upbeat in the summer, hasn't he? He's been all
Arteta?
And stuff. No, Amarim.
Amarim, yeah.
I prefer the version of Amarim where he's just turning around going, "This is shit. I don't know what I can do here. It's just crap."
Yeah.
How many games in do you reckon he's going to revert back to that?
I assume that's why I think he's being cocksure. I don't think he's got much to be cocksure about.
3 games. They were absolutely garbage against us pre-season. We were nowhere near full strength.
I had to in work. I had to edit his presser after that, and he said, "I'm confident of being the Man United manager for the next 20 years." Like this, is what he said.
He wasn't contract.
And then he said everything's fine now because I've put all the fires down and everything's fine because we've got the best fans in the world.
Wow.
Speaking delusion already.
I mean, they have just put the green and gold scars away, haven't they? They've just took away the Norwich scars. They had a big protest plan, but he spent some money, so it's like, put the Norwich scars away, lads.
Going back to season tickets, didn't half the fellas get moved or something?
Norman Whiteside got moved.
Jim Ratcliffe,
He'll be managing him, mate. He'll be manager.
Oh God, that'll be.
So what did he do with the season tickets then, Liam?
They've moved, they've relocated some to the point where they relocated Norman Whiteside and he gave it up. That's like a legend of the club. Norman Whiteside bailed his season ticket, genuinely really good one. It's like what's going on there?
What a story that is.
Yeah, they Norman Whiteside. Like scored one of the most famous ever goals.
Earthworm Jim has gone in and gone, Whiteside, what sort of a name's that? Get out.
Yeah. And do you reckon he robbed the money off like homeless people to get the strikers and stuff like that? Because he's just that horrible, isn't he? He's just like the real horrible man.
I saw the best tweet ever the other day. It was when he was cutting that ribbon. I don't know if it was an old stuff, it probably was.
Is he Jewish before?
He is Jeremy Corbyn's Wario.
But is he Jewish before?
A red tie, and it was like, oh my God, that's the most spot on observation ever.
And that's why he's saving the ribbon for something else. He's only cut it a little bit in the middle so he can use it on something else.
Daughter's birthday cake or something like that. Keith, football hot take.
You ready for this one? It's a fucking
sizzler. I'm sat down. I've got a beer.
Fucking right with Eddie.
Go for it, lad.
We beat the Reds this season. Not at Bramley Moor. We definitely lose that because, obviously they're going to win the first one at the new ground. We beat them at Anfield and we beat them again at Wembley.
Oh,
Friendly.
I will have that
in the Carabao final.
You'd have to just jack it in, just give it up after that, because you're not getting any better.
Oh, mate, that'd be great. Like, my body would wash up 3 weeks later.
That's the Costanza moment for all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd take a relegation for that. I'd take a relegation for that. Seriously.
Has anyone seen us beat Liverpool at Wembley?
That's a good shout.
Is this where John went to the Charity Shield?
Charity Shield.
Have you seen it, John?
Yeah. I went in 84, yeah.
Jammy bastards.
I know.
Yeah. My only Charity Shield was Vinnie Samways.
Nice.
When I think Wembley was half full or half empty, depending on,
But he just missed hit the ball because he's that shy.
No, he meant that.
Tim Flowers had a nightmare there. I watched that goal because it was the anniversary of it yesterday, wasn't it? I'm like, it's like, what is Tim Flowers doing? He just lets it like go right past him.
What was worse, Flowers' positioning or that goalkeeper kit?
Yeah, that was the Kevin Freshman one.
Orange
It was. Leeds had it as well, didn't he, with Mark Heaney, because they had no goalie then. But
it was a green and red one, which was a bit smarter the same season.
Yeah, no, they looked like a bottle of Lucozade, didn't he?
Yeah,
look like Dave's High and Brew.
Yeah, but with more fizz.
Yeah.
You see Dave shaking Tim Flowers.
I've not done this so far, but if anyone isn't watching on YouTube, go and watch on YouTube for Dave to shake his Iron Brew bottle and then absolutely neck the whole bottle. It's incredible scenes. John?
I think I'll talk about the section. I think Graham Potter will be sectioned after a nationwide manhunt for him as he goes missing after driving to Dundee in his bare feet. And he gets lost somewhere up there.
Fucking hell.
After a 4-day panic, we find him safe in a Premier Inn on a bed of Toblerone.
Graham Potter to love
chocolate orange.
Yeah. I think Liverpool will be shite this season. Not shite, but I think Van Dijk will look like Per Krauldrup this season.
Oh God, we can only hope and pray for that.
Yeah, but they've signed they've just signed another 2 defenders today, haven't they? Or one, and then again Gay as well.
Yeah,
twat.
But I don't think that he's that good.
How much did he be getting?
He's okay.
I don't think it'll be much though, because he's only got a year left on his deal, hasn't he? And he's going to wait out.
Yeah,
and he's a big stinking.
But I am willing to concede that the minute he signs for them, he's going to turn into Baresi.
My hot take
after
is
discovering he's asthmatic.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? He's got this far into his life and it didn't affect him. But yeah. My hot take is Mo Salah gets sold in January.
Yeah, I like that.
He's gone to AFCON. He's missing 6 games already, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah,
he'll go to Turkey.
To his ear.
Yeah, to get his free hair replacement. Yeah, but it's going now. I think he's like Samson because do you remember just before he got it all thickened again? He was looking like Sideshow Bob, literally.
Yeah.
People were kicking off on him, weren't they? And he didn't like it.
Do you reckon he's going to do like a Rooney and go bald twice?
I think so, yeah.
Because
unlike Rooney, he hasn't got shredded wheat hair.
And he's got like a fucking little cap on it as well. Rooney had, didn't he?
Yeah. It was
like a band, big thick band.
Yeah, proper shredded wheat. He was full on Arthur Scargill. Right, we'll finish then on everyone else's Everton and hot takes. So Foxy said Everton fourth, as we said before. Top scorer Ndiaye playing off the right or centre. Interesting. And player of the year Ndiaye. His hot take for next season: Klopp will replace Pep at the end of the season.
Yeah, I see that happening.
Yeah, do you know what you said, Dave? With I'm going. Foxy did caveat everything with the fact that he's in France and has been drinking since 11 a.m.
You can get the fuck coming out with that.
He said this at 2:30, so it may have affected his judgment. I don't think it did. Peter Mack, top Everton 8th. That's right, Pete. Top scorer, better with about 10, but we will have goals from midfield. Spread the goals around. That's what it's all about. Hot take: Amorim will be sacked before the end of the season when all their new signings flop. There we go. Side note: he actually thinks the Shout will win it, but they can fuck off, so he's going for City. Ed on the Oki McCosh, Everton 12th. Top scorer Eto'o. Player of the season Branthwaite. Hot take: none of Man United's shiny new attackers get more than 10 goals.
Yeah,
not
like that.
5.
Yeah.
See the kick from Bueno in that game against us. He looked like a kinder egg.
I love that they said Ratcliffe only bought him so he didn't have to buy shampoo for the training ground.
Dorgan has gone Everton 9th. Top scorer Barry. Player of the season. The artist formerly known as a school trip away. And the hot take: Everton do the double over the shite. Keith, Everton did a treble over the shite because we beat them at Wembley.
No, we said we'd lose one.
Yeah,
He said we'd
we're
lose
gonna
at the
lose
Ron
it all.
Dicko.
We're going to
Yeah.
lose at the Hill of Dicks.
There's nothing good about that sponsorship name, is there?
Oh, mate, getting sent
the
off
10 million
release.
quid a year they're paying for it is pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
That press release that we got sent, that I got sent the other day, mate, it was fucking embarrassing.
It was
Absolutely
absolutely
embarrassing.
incredible.
You can't say the at the start.
No, it's not the
Hill
Hill Dickinson. It's Hill Dickinson. You can't say HD. You definitely can't say the Hilly Dick or any other stuff like that.
Or Dickinson.
What about the Ron Dicko?
Apparently not. That's out of bounds as well, apparently.
So what you've got to do now, Les, is we've all said these names that are verboten. So what you've got to do now, do you remember Father Ted when they had the Cuban priest coming?
Yeah.
And he had the overdub. You've got to go do that now. So as we're all talking, you go, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. And our mouths are going, Ron Dicko.
Might have to, definitely. That's it. So as I said, we will come back to a couple of those questions we missed out before from Stu, Stephen, and Toppy Nose, who hopefully we will see at the Denby for the first game of the season, because he's always there lurking, isn't he? Always there. He won't get involved in the post-match. He's always just sort of stood away, comes, says it right, and then goes back to Ireland. He's a great fella. Lovely stuff. Anyone got any final thoughts just to round it off? Because why not?
Go and watch the Blade films.
Did we watch the Primera one or the Segundo one?
I've got one.
Is this the mailbag that never happened? The mailbag that never was?
It'll be the missing mailbag, the lost tapes. It'll be the fucking director's cut. Something like that, yeah.
Or it'll be like a 2-minute episode.
Yeah, it will be. Welcome to Mailbag, and that's it for Mailbag.
Oh, no. Right, here we go. Football club, stop fucking about, and if people want a physical season ticket, let them have it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Paul, give the context to it, because it's an important issue.
Yeah, so obviously people have been applying for physical season tickets. Like for me personally, I'm fine with a digital ticket, no skin off my nose. I'm sure for most of us, everyone here probably has got no problem with a digital ticket, but there are people like me.
Yeah, no, I do. I have an issue with going.
Fair enough. But there are people like my dad, for example, doesn't have a smartphone. Wouldn't know how to use one. He's applied for a season ticket. Haven't had an email back yet, so I don't know whether it's being rejected or not. But all over Twitter this morning, there's lads who've said that the dads are in the same position as mine. They've been knocked back. And then a fellow with stage 4 cancer, that was on Twitter just an hour or so ago. And he's been knocked back. And I'll give Everton all the credits in the world when he deserve it, but I'll fucking pull him when he need pulling. And he need fucking dragging over the coals, because it's absolutely despicable. Anyone going through that to be told, oh no, it's being knocked back. It's a fucking disgrace. I don't see the issue. I get people have said, stop passing the cards to try and eliminate people just passing the match tickets on. I get all of that, but just use your common sense. There are elderly people. I seen it going into the ground on Saturday, old fellas in front of me with phones, and it took them a good 3-4 minutes to get out to work. Yeah. And I got frustrated, but then I thought, hang on a minute, you probably don't know how to use the phones. I just don't see what the issue is. And if you want to charge people an extra $5 for it, fine, just let them have it.
I never had a problem with that. Sensible.
No, but isn't the whole point in it was to stop touts, wasn't it, generally?
Yeah.
So can someone explain to me, when you've paid for your season ticket and you pass it on to whoever you like, how is that possible? How can you possibly tout it?
Yeah,
you can't do it, can you? If you wanted to, it's not a tout. You just give your ticket to whoever you want.
Yeah, it's not like you got fellas who are getting 3,000 season tickets a season.
Exactly. If someone says to me, like it says to the derby, like Rob Vader's coming for the derby, and I said you can have my ticket, I'm going to have to get him a burner phone from someone who's a smackhead, and he's going to have to put it onto that to be able to go, or whatever it is. You can't even go back on the website. You can't even go back to your families and friends thing, can you?
No.
You can't link that either.
No, you can't. You only download it to one phone and one phone
Correct.
only.
That's it. Yeah. So you'd have to delete it and then send the link to whoever else you give it to, and they have to download it themselves.
That's insane.
My uncle's coming over from Australia, and I'm giving him. He's going to sit next to you, Les. So you'll have to get on with him. He's having my ticket for the Villa game. I think the 13th of September. Around then. So like, I need to give him my ticket. But like him, like Dele was saying, then he's an older fella who's not going to have a fucking clue about using fucking anything digital about it. Now that what you said there about how far the club are going not to give people a card is a fucking disgrace. That's just like I didn't know. Do you know what, Dale? I didn't know it went as far as you just have there, because I thought, if you just apply and say, for whatever reason I need it, the phone issue, anything like that. But for them to go to that length, that's fucking disgusting. I
would also argue as well, it's got absolutely nothing to do with touting.
No,
because I would argue that the vast majority of people who've got a physical season ticket, if they can't go to the game, you'll give it to someone in your family. You'll give it to one of your mates. You will not flog it for 3 times, 4 times its value.
But Les, it doesn't matter if you did.
Just give it to someone I can't go to the game. It's got nothing to do with touting. It's got everything to do with the club making money off that whole
resale thing.
Yeah, it's for the resale, so you can't use it. So you put it on the resale, and you only get face value, and the club makes all the money.
Exactly, that's what it is. It's got to go on the resale. The club make the money. The resale partners make the money. And that's literally all it's about. It's bollocks.
The thing is, they make money by selling them. By selling the cards, like Dale said, if they said to you, even 20 quid extra, most people go, I'll do that as like a fail safe. What happens if your phone breaks? What happens if you drop your phone because you've got to walk to the stadium because there's no transport? And then you're like, I can't even get in because my phone's...
That's spot on, mate. Proper domino effect, that. And I think you said there, Les, I disagree with you, because, like I said, then touting's impossible. You can sell your fucking card to whatever you like. It's yours. It's your prerogative.
You can, but I would argue that most people...
No one's going to be a bell end and doing that, Hardy.
No, but that's what I mean. Most people who've got season tickets don't. We had the shit towards the end of last season where there were tickets for the Southampton game going for mad money and stuff like that. But in the main, if you've got a season ticket, I'd like to say, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think everyone on here, if you've got a season ticket and you can't go, you don't even sell it to anyone.
I don't mind. I've got a mate called Sue. When I was diagnosed with my epilepsy and I had that clot in my brain, I gave my ticket to an old lady called Sue over on the Whittle there. And I still talk to her. Never met her in person. I still talk to her now. I'm sounding like I'm high and mighty here, but I said to her, you can just have it because I'm not going to be there anyway. I just like you was just saying that it's just common sense, isn't it? I've paid for that ticket. I've always got my season ticket. I'm sitting at home looking at 4 walls. I'm not going to fucking need the money just to have it. Do you know what I mean? But even then, I still needed to add it. The club said I needed to add it to my friends and family. She didn't have a customer number. Exactly. So she had to sign up. But now if you do that, you've got to go and pay 60 odd quid to become a member to get your customer number.
Or pay 30 quid for the pointless membership where you might get entry into a ballot. It is all just very money making. It's we've spoken about it quite a lot.
This is what happens when you let Hank Scorpio take over your club.
Get them out.
Yeah. Oh, we're up there. Yeah, Freakin's out. Who's going to bring the banner then for Brighton? Freakin's out. Do you reckon?
Machiri. What did I know we're going off on a tangent here, but what did everyone think of him? The general consensus of him turning up?
For me, a bit rum because of what happened, but I can see why he did.
I think he's had some bottle to do so, but when people are getting selfies with him and all that, I was like,
that
was the one. Yeah.
A little nod of acknowledgement, like thank you for the stadium, thanks for Jan Selassie.
Yeah, but fuck off for 777. And
that's it. Yeah, that's the issue I've got. Is he the fucking sold us to anyone? Go ahead, Keith. What were you going to say?
No, I'm waving goodbye. I need to go.
Yeah, no, Keith, that's it. We're going to leave it now. We have gone on for 1 hour 40 minutes. I may have to split this into two. Do you know
One
what?
last question. One last question. Who was the unfortunate employee who wanted a proper football club and he got bought the Everton Denver Broncos?
On that note.
Yeah. It's been a 1 hour 40 mailbag. It might be like 3 minutes long by the time we've cut all the bits out. Keith's gone. Thanks to Keith. Thanks to John. Thanks to Paul. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Liam. Thanks to everyone who sent questions in. As I said, we will pick up some questions next week. That has been Mailbag. We'll be back with another one, I think, next week.
Hopefully.
This might last the next 3. I don't know. Up the toffees.